everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a really interesting conspiracy theory. We're going to be talking about the Mandela effect. So for those of you who don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's basically the fact that a lot of people incorrectly remember events that either did not happen or did not happen the way that we think they did. For example, a lot of people remember 9/11 happening on September 10th, but we all know it was on the 11th. There are a lot of theories on what might cause this. Some people think that it might be that we have entered a parallel universe where just minute little things are different, but most of it's the same so we don't notice right away. Other people think that it might be time travelers coming back from the future, messing little things that cause other differences that they did not intend. And when you think about it, in the future, time travel will be a thing, so there has to be people time traveling right now as I'm filming this video. And the namesake Mandela effect case is Nelson Mandela himself. So for those of you who don't know, Nelson Mandela was the president of South Africa, and he died in 2013, but a lot of people remember him dying in prison in the 90s, in 1991 actually. So when he died back in 2013, they thought, no, he died in 91. And there was actually a book published called English Alive. I think it was a textbook, and it actually said that Nelson Mandela died on January 29th, 1991. You can't get that stuff into books without vetting it and fact-checking it, or you'll get sued like nuts. So that is a piece of evidence for the Mandela effect. So I'm gonna give you guys some examples, some really famous, big, mind-boggling examples of the Mandela effect. So the first one is the Berenstain Bears. How do you spell it? I'm gonna put two spellings right here. Is it this one or is it this one? If you guessed this one, you are wrong. It's actually this one, Berenstain Bears. And it's always been the Berenstain Bears with an A. But I always remembered it as an E. Everyone else always remembered it as an E. What's so creepy is that there's a guy on the internet who found an old VHS tape in like his garage or whatever. And on one side it said Berenstain, which is the correct way. And on one side it said the Berenstein with an E. Experts have examined this picture. There's no way it was photoshopped. They've said that is an authentic picture of the tape. Another example is Sex in the City. Is it Sex and the City or Sex in the City? I always thought it was Sex in the City. Everyone else always thought it was Sex in the City. It's actually Sex and the City, and it's always been Sex and the City. What's so creepy is I found this footage of an award show where they say Sex in the City.
Nominees for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series are
Kim Cattrall, Sex and the City. Kristen Davis, Sex and the City. Cynthia Nixon, Sex and the City, of course.
And there's this guy on YouTube, found all this old merchandise in the show, and it said Sex in the City.
Alright, you want proof of the Mandela effect? Sex in the City. No question, what it used to be, hard fucking evidence. Now most of you are gonna say, oh, he's a graphic designer, he made the fucking box, plus the it's a different color. But thank God my girl still has every fucking thing in here that says it again, and again. Yeah, stamped into the fucking plastic, carved into the glass. You fucking name it. Now, I didn't go out here and make a fucking Sex in the City soaps and all this shit.
And it couldn't have been fake because he even had it like on a perfume bottle, and it was like, you know, like pressed in, the pressed in text. Like there's no way that could have been faked. Now, the movie Snow White, what's the evil queen say to the mirror on the wall? Mirror, mirror on the wall? No, you'd be wrong.
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
It's magic mirror on the wall, and it's always been magic mirror on the wall. I think this is the most jarring one for me. There's so much Disney merchandise that says mirror, mirror on the wall, like t-shirts. I can't tell you how often I see people wearing t-shirts that say mirror, mirror on the wall, or internet memes or whatever, but it's always been magic mirror on the wall. Now let's take the 1994 movie Forrest Gump. The famous line that Tom Hanks says, life is like a box of chocolates. No, he said, life was like a box of chocolates.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Star Wars, what does Darth Vader say? Luke, I am your father.
He told me you killed him. No, I am your father.
He never said Luke. He said, no, I am your father. And let's take Febreze, for example. I always thought it was F-A-B-R-E-E-Z. That's how I always remember it being. Commercials everywhere in the store, I always remember it being spelled like that. But apparently it's always been F-A-B-R-E-Z-E.
Let's wash it with Febreze.
2 more ways to breathe happy.
No, it is not spelled like that. It's not spelled like that. It is F-A-B-R-E-E-Z. Seriously. And then there's the whole peanut butter one. I vividly remember it. Jiffy peanut butter. Jiffy peanut butter in my cabinet, at the store. Apparently Jiffy peanut butter has never ever existed. It's always been Jif, J-I-F. What about Looney Tunes? Is it T-O-O-N-S or T-U-N-E-S? It's always been Looney Tunes, like sound, like iTunes. Now the Monopoly Man. What does he wear over his right eye? A monocle? You'd be wrong. He doesn't wear anything over his eyes. That's one that's just so jarring to me because I always remember him wearing a monocle. What about Kit Kat? I always remember there being a hyphen between Kit and Kat. Turns out there's never ever been one. So those are just a few examples of the Mandela effect. I find it mind-boggling. I do believe in it, so let me know in the comments below if you guys believe in it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have experienced any Mandela effects. I have all of my playlists linked below, my conspiracy, paranormal, true crime, missing people, UFO, and alien playlists. So if you like this stuff, check out my playlists, like, comment, and subscribe, and come back next week for another video.